Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the X-Universe. I am the Heizmeister, and this is episode 4 of our space adventure in X4 Foundations. I am still aboard our Teladi scout ship, a scout ship of the Guillemot class, here in the sector Argon Prime, which houses the pearl of the Sonra system, Argon Prime. Well, now then, a little bit has happened between the last and this episode. I have basically let our little trader do its thing. Well, let's have a look here. This little Callisto Sentinel is doing a wonderful job at providing me with my much coveted credits. As you can see here, we have more than 1 million credits now in our bank account. And this means I am now able to buy a new ship. Additionally, and this is a little bit more important, I would say, additionally, all this trading has improved my rank with the Argon Federation to a point where I have been invited. Well, believe it or not, I have been invited to a promotion ceremony at the office of the Argon Federation faction representative. Yeah, well, let's not keep our friends waiting and head off full speed towards the Argon Wharf, where we will meet this faction representative. By the way, stations containing a faction representative are always marked with this little person here wearing a crown. Right then, a promotion ceremony. By the way, this is the first promotion I receive, or the first of 2 ranks, which you will get at a reputation of +10. I love it. And let's see. We may be able to have a look at our little Callisto's trade log to see just how profitable this little courier ship actually is. We can see there how much money it has made during its trade runs, and additionally, with each trade run, our pilot of this courier ship gains a little bit more experience and will be able to perform more complicated orders.
To welcome you aboard.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Oh, let's undock. Oh, wait. God. Yes, we are pleased to welcome you on board. Okay, I'm leaving now. No, I was actually meaning to get up and let my... there we go. Prophet Lizard friend take the helm. Yeah, you are pleased to welcome me aboard. That's what I like to hear. Alright then, faction representative. The Argon Federation. There we go. Hello there.
It's good to see you, friend.
Hey.
We've been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for it. I'm pleased to present you with a new rank amongst our organization. Of course, this rank comes with great benefits.
Yes.
These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too.
Naturally.
But with your record, I'm sure we won't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fit into the work you've done and make the most of them. Oh, and you may also find that certain organizations under our jurisdiction now have interest in you joining their ranks.
Oh,
Once
yes,
again,
I've heard.
Thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
All this talk about my work, but this was actually the work of the captain of my little Callisto courier ship. But hey, I'll take those benefits. Need to buy a mining ship now, as I announced. And I've already done a little bit of research, and since I'm in this playthrough at least, a adamant believer in Terran technology, I will head over to our friends and our origin here in Brennan's Triumph. The Cigaris Pioneers do have a wharf there, and I will now buy an M-class ship, and it will be a Bolo, a mining ship. Now, the first time you do this, you probably do have not the best equipment on there, but rather equipment that works for most occasions you will use this ship. So, in this case, I will want to install a Terran travel engine, making use of the excellent acceleration of this one, or acceleration in travel mode, some all-round thrusters. They should be called maneuvering thrusters, I think. Terran shielding, yes, Mark II. I could install Mark III shielding here. This would be the best shielding currently available in game, but it's a little bit out of my price range for now. And now, this is the point where it gets interesting. This mining vessel here has a main weapon, which is directly controlled by the player, and this is usually where you will equip, or you want to equip, a mining drill. After all, this is a mining vessel. So, mining drill equipped. And let's see, what else can I do? We now have arrived at a point where there has a decision to be made. If you were actually to equip additional mining beam turrets on this vessel, your asteroid mining speed would most certainly increase. However, as you are mining away in an asteroid field, you might run into the risk of attracting the attention of either the Karg or the Xenon, or even pirates. And then you have to defend yourselves. And with just a mining beam, this is going to be rather difficult, to be honest. So, this is where an aspiring business entrepreneur has to make a decision. Are you going for a full-on profitable loadout with only mining beams, or are you fond of your mining ships and want them to at least be able to defend themselves against enemy and the occasional Karg? Well, in that case, I'm going to install Terran pulse weapons, and there we go. Not much left there, to be honest, in terms of cash, so...
Please hold. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
Ha! Suckers. So let's see what we can purchase here as well. This is going to be rather close. Actually, we might not be able to afford everything on here. We do need these mandatory systems after all before we can actually complete the order. So, long-range scanner, basic police scanner. I don't need a targeting computer, but a trading software extension would be quite nice. Probably 5 resource probes as well, and an intrepid crew to accompany me on my endeavors. And there we go, added to the shopping list and confirmed the order. Now, the Bolo is now being built, and we need to find a way to actually pick up our ship. So, I will order my captain here to simply drop me off at the Pioneer's Wharf. We have now entered...
Entering system. Cigaris.
The system of the Terran Pioneers.
Jump gate.
Or
Gaining
Cigaris
prophecy.
Pioneers. Yeah, I always pronounce Cigaris a little bit different. Anyway, we are now on our way back to our origin. You know, from way back then when we were displaced by an overly enthusiastic boron scientist. and his, well, questionable warp experiment. Oh, by the way, I have had our, what's it called, the little rapier here, my scout ship, that was my starting ship, actually place some resource probes around the area here, and we can already see that there are quite a lot of resources around here. We have a little bit of everything. Let me just adjust my course here. I have a little bit of everything. Helium, hydrogen, methane, all the gases, ore and silicon,
Entering
and
system. Gaian prophecy.
all the solid
Jump gate.
resources that we can harvest. Additionally, we have also Nividium here, which is not a resource that is used in any production chains, but is highly sought after by Teladi trade stations, so we can sell this one here. Unfortunately though, it is quite rare, as you can see here from the readout from this resource probe, and it is hard to find, but very profitable, especially early on. Yep. Oh, a lot of silicon in this area. I can see now that, oh, well, definitely a lot of silicon. This may be a great place to do some mining around here, and it looks to be like a fairly safe sector. After all, we do have a lot of buyers for our wares, since the Terran economy is, well, let's not call it simplified, more, what would be a fitting word? Streamlined. Yeah, that's it. Streamlined for efficiency. And thus we will, of course, sell our wares here, and one of my long-term goals is also to help the Terran economy a bit, to support it by placing
Entering system. Brennan's Triumph.
my stations here and also my mining vessels.
Jump gate.
You know what? I'm all about efficiency, suddenly. There we are! Now, this is more like it. This is a cockpit. A proper cockpit like I always wanted it to have. Sleek lines, no exposed wires or tubings.
Bolo. Mineral.
Yeah, and even, look at this carbon fiber plating here. And, ooh, fancy, fancy. Yeah, that's Terran technology at its finest. Right then, take command of the mining ship. I will. Hello there. Oh, okay. So, there we go. Right then, this will be, this episode will probably be a short, rather condensed tutorial on how to do manual mining in the X-Universe here in X4. You may want to do this occasionally, if you'd like to, but
Maintenance vessel.
most of your mining will probably be done automatically by your mining ships. And here we see the full power, the full might of our mining equipment. This is basically why I want to have at least some defense turrets on this ship, because the mining laser itself is rather useless. Oh no, that tickles. Yeah. I know. Oh, sorry. What's up, Callisto Sentinel? You know what? Let's probably set them to break up asteroids. Now attack my target. Pew pew pew. There we go. Yeah. I have some control over my turret behavior by selecting by cycling through the behavior here in this hotbar at the top. Okay, enough of that. Let's head out to our profitable mining grounds. So,
Gaian prophecy.
now you have entered your mineral-rich environment. Let's set that to defend. And you want to select a specific mineral to harvest. I will probably show you how to harvest gases later. Now, we have a choice whether we want to harvest silicon or ice. For that, we will first perform a long-range scan here in this sector to basically tag all the asteroids and see if we can find anything else. Not much to see here, I'm afraid. Let me just... And I emptied my bank account. Oh, I can't look at this. Right then, you see here these clouds. These are gas, I mean pockets of gas. Each gas has a specific color. And for now we can also activate the scanning modes. And all the asteroids we have tagged now will be highlighted in a specific color. You see here,
Asteroid.
this is an asteroid that is highlighted in orange. And
Asteroid.
it does tell us its approximate yield of ore, or actually rather accurate yield of ore. These highlighted asteroids here should all contain at least some resource.
Asteroid.
Yeah, silicon right there.
Asteroid.
Ooh, more silicon. Silicon asteroids are basically tinted blue, while ore asteroids are tinted orange.
Asteroid. Asteroid.
If you see an asteroid that is tinted in a purple color, you have struck gold. Well, or platinum in this case. This is nevidium. Keep that in mind for later.
Asteroid.
Silicon! There we have a large silicon asteroid, so let's head over there and break it up. The way this is done is actually rather easy. You can... Oh. Bonk. Yes, make contact with the asteroid. Let it know that you are here to harvest it. And then fire up your mining laser. Now, I do have some turrets installed here. I can order them to help me mine this asteroid, which is simply done by clicking or cycling through until I have selected this mode. They will, however, do rather reduced damage to this asteroid. A mining laser would be much better here. As you can see here, I have 2 pulse laser turrets firing on this asteroid. The health bar is barely going down. So if I... Hang on. I have spotted something. Occasionally, you will come across a blinking light in an asteroid field. This means you have discovered a crystal cluster that is attached to an asteroid. Crystal clusters contain a variety of crystals that can be harvested by simply shooting the cluster. Now I have lost sight of it. And this Bolo mining vessel isn't exactly very maneuverable. And the rotation of this asteroid doesn't help as well. There we go, mining laser much better at breaking apart asteroids. Let me just take a moment to find this crystal cluster again, because you can break them apart, harvest the crystals from them, and sell them at traders that are located on most stations. There are various crystals. They range in value from rather mundane to actually very profitable, and can be a nice source of income for newer players, especially early game. So, crystal cluster, where are you? This asteroid's rotation has not yet revealed the location of it. I just saw, I caught a glimpse of it. There it is. Bandonite crystal cluster, and it is our lucky day today, because this one is quite valuable. We have collected bandanite crystals, probably named after bandana, which is not a head ornament. Alright, now it has broken apart into various little pieces.
Asteroid.
And we have our silicon ore floating around here.
Asteroid.
Right.
Asteroid.
Now we are out of range for our loot magnet to activate, so we need to close the distance. And if you're in a ship with an appropriate container type, then activating the loot magnet will actually attract all ore or silicon asteroids, basically resource chunks. Come on, be attracted to my ship. I know it's not the most pretty ship, but there we go. There we go. I have collected silicon, and even more silicon. So yeah, that's basically the way how you mine resources with an
Asteroid.
M-class miner. Even more silicon. Now, please bear in mind that once you have set up an automatic mining vessel, then this will all happen in the background. You probably don't have to worry about it. Except when it's complaining that there are no resource probe present and it cannot find any profitable resource locations. Right then, how's our cargo space looking? There's still a little bit of space left. So let's break apart this asteroid now. As you can see here, our mining laser is doing wonderful work. Oof. There we go.
Out here.
You found something out there. Go get it, my profit-loving lizard friend. On to other things. In the last episode, I've also collected wares from a data vault that were considered to be illegal goods, smuggling goods, not only in the Argon Federation's territory, but probably other territories as well. This could be a problem if you are being scanned by the local authorities. Now, you could always be an upstanding citizen and a good member of society and comply with the authorities to drop your illegal wares. But if you actually were an upstanding citizen of society, then you wouldn't have collected the wares in the first place, now would you?
Docking granted.
Yes, grant me docking. Now, you could also run from the authorities or open fire. The choice is yours, but you have to live with the consequences. There is, however, another option. Once you have collected illegal wares, you might want to head to your headquarters, land there and access the secure depot, where you can store all kinds of wares that you would normally carry around in your player inventory. Unfortunately, I have neglected to install a dock at my headquarters for quite some time here,
Successfully docked.
so I do not have access to this safe depot.
Welcome.
Yeah. Trading. Sell all this stuff. Gets me 109,000 credits. Yeah, so basically this is how you mine and make a profit. It is, however, much easier to automate this using a competent captain and a resource-rich sector. That's what I thought. So, what is our goal here for the next time? Well, one goal is to actually be able to dock at our headquarters and fulfill that mission for Bozotar. Also, make some profits doing mining and acquire a new player ship.
Successfully docked.
I do have a few ships in mind here, but some of them are not accessible to me yet. whether it is due to a low reputation or a low bank account. Hello, Mr. Trader.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Can I help?
Show me your wares.
Here you go.
Let's see. Okay, I have secure containers and ooh, rare spices. Not something I would want to sell. I can upgrade my spacesuit. I can't afford a bomb launcher just yet. I can upgrade with a hand laser, an offensive weapon. Some seminars to train my pilots and station managers, but what I'm actually looking for is to sell this Bandonite crystals. Looks like I was mistaken actually. They're not the most valuable ones. I apologize. Ah, it's Burnite crystals. Yes, that's the ones that were actually rather valuable. And here we go, a little bit of lore. Bandonite, named after legendary Bandana, Argon military commander and war hero before the gate shutdown. A little bit more valuable. At the heart of an asteroid in Kingdom End. Ah, that takes me back. Kingdom's End. The Boron home system. It is lost to us. Ah, such a shame. Yeah. Named after the princess of the Queendom of Boron, Menelaus. Blah blah blah, rare crystals and asteroids. This will fetch quite a nice sum. Simply sell the crystals for profit. Some choose to hold onto this precious stone in hope that the boron may one day re-emerge from the darkness. See the lore text? Now, no pressure or something, Egosoft, but borons, please. You know we are all waiting for it. And a micro gimbal, because I only deal in macro gimbals. Goodbye.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, that's it. Right, we have completed our little mining runs now. Now it's time to set up an automated miner right here in the system. We have already deployed a few resource props, so it shouldn't be a problem. How you want to do this is basically up to you, what kind of system you choose, but it goes like this, basically. You select the behavior with a sufficiently trained captain and let him perform the local automine command. You can then select the where you want to mine, and yes, you can even automatically mine Nividium. However, there is no buyer for Nividium here. Let me just... I have still selected the ship. Yes, yes. Logical overview. You can see here, doesn't buy Nividium. Such a shame. You would have to look in Teladi sectors for a buyer for Nividium. Anyway. You will now do a local automine with a ware that is highly sought after in this sector, which is silicon. And I will anchor this.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Come on, I don't need to babysit you. Anyway, on board our Guillemot Vanguard. Yes, thank you, Betty. This has just landed. And cost me quite a bit to repair. Can now tell our friend here to take us...
The ship will be
Requesting permission to dock.
to this sector, where we will perform some more, or fulfill some more missions. But yeah, that's basically it. This miner will now mine for us, sell the ore, and fetch us a nice income stream of credits. That's what I want. And I can invest this stream of credits in turn into a new miner, and so on and so on. Because, you know, I still need to hire a builder for this headquarter here. Let's see. if I have already some traders setting... Yep, there we go. Energy cells and computronic substrate. Ah, strange. An Argon trader selling Terran wares. What is going on here? Strange indeed. Right then. Yeah, as you've probably seen during these last episodes, I have not been partaking in any overly exciting space battles for now. That's because I do not own the kind of firepower that would probably keep me safe in such space battles, but we will change that. I am looking for a new playership, and I have selected a few candidates, some of which I will discuss in the next episode. Until then, I will collect a little bit more money, buy myself a few more miners with the money I have collected, and perform a few more trade runs. Also, where is my rapier? Oh, there it is. Uncovering new sectors. Oh, yeah, there's our black market contact, by the way. Right, Mr. Miner. You are now on your way to an asteroid field to mine some more minerals. You know, I could hire a construction vessel from this sector that would have to go all the way to here, but no, I just head to this sector and look for a construction vessel there. Come on, what's the hold-up? This is a giant jump gate. Just fly into the singularity. Don't be shy. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this little episode and little showcase of asteroid mining. In all seriousness, I will set up a Nevidium miner in Teladi territory that will gain me a little bit of a, well, revenue stream that is much larger than the one I get from mining silicon, but also a little bit short-lived, since Nevidium is rare and trading stations only buy a finite amount.
Entering system. Sigeris.
Sigeris. Oh yes. Until then, and until we buy our first real player ship, a ship I will be using for quite some time, I am der Heizmeister, saying goodbye from the X-Universe. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care and farewell.